4 people tried this together and failed. The unbeaten bin lid challenge.
Yeah, so that was like a nice soundbite. Because I'll try and... I don't want to do stuff that's like clickbaity, right? But if there's a soundbite in there that I know is going to appeal to people, like the bin lid. Well, the guy said like 4 people had tried it between each other and they couldn't finish it. I'm like, that's a cool little hook. But yeah, it was. I don't know if they still do actually, or if the place is even still there. It's like a pub in a place called Spenny Moor, and they basically serve it in like a rubbish bit, like a trash can lid or whatever you want to call it. And it was essentially like just ribs, burger, onion rings. I had some ginormous onion rings that were delicious, but yeah, that was a cool one. Again, it's one of those that's not really a great deal going on though. You know,
I think onion rings are like the most like that and mac and cheese are the most overrated.
I don't think they're overrated. I think when you get, it's the same what you were saying about mac and cheese, when you get good onion rings,
I get what Josh is saying though, because like more common than not, you get bad onion rings.
Yeah.
But if you get a really good onion ring, you'll enjoy it. Like if you go to like Red Barbecue in Leeds, they're all right. They're pretty good there. Or if you get like just somewhere that really takes pride in their onion rings for whatever reason.
They're shit when you bite into them and then like the whole onion just comes out.
Yeah.
You're just left with the batter.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can get good ones, but I kind of almost agree with it with mac and cheese now, because like part of the charm of mac and cheese is that it's kind of just cheese and macaroni.
Well, on your description it said...
rice pudding's nice, isn't it?
I just need to reset myself today, man. I don't know what it is.
On your description it said, 1 bin lid containing a huge burger, a half roast chicken, a potato fajita spiral. I don't know what that is.
It was like a weird, like a turkey twizzler, but it was not turkey. Right. Like it made out of potato with like a kind of Mexican spice on it.
Oh, right, like fajita seasoning and stuff.
Yeah.
A full rack of barbecue ribs, loaded nachos, fries, bacon wrapped onion rings, coleslaw and corn on the cob. Finish it inside 45 minutes and it's free. Losing it's 35 quid.
Yeah, which is quite reasonable for the amount of food that you got. And they actually let
sounds
people...
like your Nando's order that.
Yeah, only about like half the price. If you
How
think
much
about
you pay at Nando's?
It was like 60 quid or something.
60 quid, yeah.
I think that's largely because I've not really figured out the menu and how to do it more cost effectively. But anyway, that was a good one. I don't know if they actually still do it, but I always like when they serve them in like a bin lid. It just looks kind of wacky, you know. That's been a thing in. There are lots of places that used to do that and have done it over the years. But food was good there, man. But I don't even know if anyone else ever did it.
One of the challenges that he did this weekend, we won't say what it is, but it got served in a cast iron like skillet that must have been like this big.
You couldn't have pressed that with your shoulders. Like if you picked it, you could not have done that. That's how heavy it was. Admittedly, it's you, but like I'm just saying, like it was sort of that was. I hope that video turns out. I mean, I realise you're editing it and I just insulted you. Yeah. But like, I hope that video turns out as good as it felt at the time we shot it. The restaurant was absolutely fucking heaving, man. I would think, how are we going to shoot in here?
Yeah.
And that was part of like the dilemma. Some of it I'm shooting because he's like he's walking around like, where do we shoot? Yeah. But where we shot in the end was really cool, and the guy was really nice. And then there was like a big queue outside, so I can't wait for that to go up.
That was the better of the two, wasn't it?
Yeah, and there were like a table of lads behind him that were like really getting into it. They almost looked like, I said to like, there were a guy over his right shoulder that almost looked like a plant. You know, it's like we'd paid him to be there.
Yeah.
Because he was just like acting up for camera, like he was looking over his shoulder, and, like.
That's reminded me, actually. I saw on the Beer Meets Food Reddit someone mentioning about how in your videos there's like moments where people recognise you and want a photo and stuff. And someone was suggesting that you fake those interactions.
I've noticed that a lot lately. I've noticed that on YouTube. And in fact, on the last video that went up on the channel, which was in that Murphy Inn place in St. Clair, Michigan, a lot of people that were in there knew, including one of the staff that worked there. His mum actually messaged me afterwards saying, "Oh, thanks for taking a picture with him and stuff," because he was a little shy. Right. He was a super nice kid. But when I'm leaving at the end, I think they had put up a post saying that I was there, and somebody had got wind of it and come down. This American saying, "No way, no fucking way, Beard." And I saw some in the comments saying, somebody had said like, "Oh, it's really nice to see, you know, like this guy have a smile on his face to meet you and whatnot." And then somebody below that had put like, "That's definitely a setup. It's definitely staged." As if someone would go around like saying, "Oh, I'll give you like $50 to pretend that you like the channel." I'm like, oh. But the thing is, because that's done so habitually now, that's a very common thing on YouTube that people will pay people to do things like in the videos. That it doesn't surprise me that people. But I mean, if you look at it statistically, it's not uncommon that people would
can definitely
clock me,
say
yeah.
though, with certainty, from just going anywhere with you, you do get recognised a lot.
Lad, we were in Germany outside of this arena, outside of the stadium, and he got collared about 4 times just there by obviously random German people.
Yeah.
But even like in the street, like the guy stopped the car in the street. I thought you're the most recognisable out of sort of any of the people of notoriety that I've sort of knocked about with.
And I suppose I have like quite a distinctive visual look.
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
I? Like I've got a big beard, long
And
hair,
a billion people have watched your videos.
dressed like an 8-year-old.
And easy to hear from a distance.
Yeah,
You
can
go,
hear his
Fuck's
moans.
sake.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm like quite vocal about
with his resting bitch face.